In this lesson, we're going to do basic time calculation in our Microsoft Excel workbook called Time Calculations, and we're going to open the worksheet called Data. So here we're going to calculate the total hours that everybody has worked. So the way you can do that is type the formula is equals sum, open brackets, give the range, then press the return key or enter key. So everybody has worked 16 hours, 39 minutes and 50 seconds. So we want to calculate what is the total time that Bob has worked, Rita, Sally and John respectively. So that to do that we can use this formula is equals sum if, open brackets, the range is going to be this one, A1, A2 to A13. The criteria is going to be Bob, which is H2, and the sum range is going to be D2 up to D13, which is going to be the times. Then we close the argument, but because we want to make sure that A2 to A13 remain absolute, what we do, we put our comma and our cursor over there, then press the keyboard shortcut F4, and you also put at A2, then you put an F4, or we can highlight D2 to D13 also to be relative and press the keyboard shortcut F4. So what is going to change as you're copying the formula downwards is only H2, which is relative to the person. The range is going to remain the same for here, and the sum range is going to remain same over here. The only thing that is going to change is the criteria, which are the names of the people. Then let's press the enter key. Okay, if you copy the formula downwards, you can double click over there, then you get the time that everybody has worked. And if you can double check the time to make sure that the time that everybody has worked is equals to the total time, what you can do is put our formula in this section, then you can do an auto sum function, then press the enter key, and you can clearly see that the result is 16 hours 39 minutes and 50 seconds. Okay, so let's calculate the average time that everybody has worked. So we are going to do going to use the formula is equals average if, open brackets, the range is still going to remain the same. It's going to remain the names A2 to A3, A13, sorry. The criteria is going to be the person, which is H2, and the average range is going to be the time, which is from D2 to D13. And because we are going to replicate the formula downwards and you want A2 to A13 to remain the same, we can highlight A2 to A13, then press the keyboard shortcut F4, then highlight D2 to D13 and press the keyboard shortcut F4, thus making them absolute and not changing. Then we close the argument, then press enter key. Then what you can do is replicate the formula downwards, and you can see these are the amount of values that everybody has worked. If you need to display them in terms of hours, minutes and seconds, what you can do, we can go up to here to the number format, click there, click on custom, then here we can in the general tab we can type hours, minutes, SS to denote seconds, then click OK. So it's going to denote the average time in terms of hours, minutes and seconds, and that is how you do basic time calculation in Excel. I'll see you in the next lesson.